Hey, Clayton here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to build out the foundations of a Shopify website. Basically, I'm going to make a series of videos that shows you how to do everything on Shopify and how to build a website so you can launch and sell your products. This first video is going to be all about like building the skeleton, the foundations and things like that. If there's any other types of videos you want me to make, leave a comment below and I'll tell you when they're scheduled to actually be made, or I'll actually make them for you. But like I was saying, this is just about the foundations. And when I build the foundations for my clients, things like that, what I actually do is I'll go and link all the navigations, create all the pages and things like that without actually adding any of the content. That's what I like to call the skeleton. So basically I'm putting all of the website together without adding content or anything like that. So we have a skeleton. And then later in the other videos, we're going to learn how to add that content, add the images, add stuff like that. So if you're new to Shopify and you don't have a Shopify store, just quickly getting into this, you just want to go to shopify.com, start a free trial. It's going to ask you some questions. You fill them out and you'll be at a page like this. I'll leave a link in the comments, the first comment for a free trial of Shopify. It's an affiliate link. If you use the link, it helps the channel out a little bit. Now, basically, the first thing that I do is I go down here to settings and click there. I'm going to add all the policy pages without actually adding content. So if you scroll down the bottom here, it'll say policies. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to basically write here, coming soon. Oops, I normally do it in capitals. Coming soon. And then I'm going to copy this. And then I'm just going to add it to all the policies. So see how it says refund policy, privacy policy, terms of service, shipping policy, contact information. Now, the reason why we have to put some content in there is because Shopify won't create those pages unless we've added some sort of text or something in there, and you just press save in the top right. Now, Shopify has created those policies so we can actually add them to the navigation when we get to that in a minute. Now, over here with products, we could add a test product if you wanted to. I normally don't do this for clients, but for this example, we could actually do that. So we could add a product, and this could be just like a test product. So we could just write test. And you probably don't really need to go through these steps yourself if you don't want to. You could stick to the other videos one by one and do it if that's how you learn better. But I like to just do foundations like this. Normally a lot better. Test, you don't have to put an image, and then we could put price at like $9.95. Don't charge tax, cost $5. Track inventory 1. And that's about it. And then press save. And that will actually make a test product. The good thing about making a test product is when we're actually building out the theme, the actual template for the website, we'll be able to edit the product section of the homepage because we have a test product. Now, the next thing I clicked was collections. Now, this is just normally what I normally do is just make some test collections. So this one where it says homepage, I normally just delete that. You don't need that. And then you can create a collection. Normally, what I normally do for a lot of people, if people have lots of products, is make all products, bestsellers, new arrivals, and on sales. I'm going to show you how to do all those collections later. I'm just going to do all products one for now. And then automated, this tag here, inventory stock is greater than 0. So basically, any products that have inventory of 1 or more will actually pull into this collection. If we see there, our test product is there as well. Now, the next thing I like to do, move my head out of the way a little bit here, is go to online store and then click pages here. So we're going to create some pages like about us, contact us, frequently asked questions, things like that. Shopify's already got a default contact one. What I normally do is click on contact and then just change this to contact us and then press save. I like to call it contact us. I don't like to call it contact. Add another page. So we're going to add about us, the title there, and press save. Create another page, frequently asked questions. Like that. Save. Customer reviews. And press save. Now, if this was like a fashion brand, I'd probably make like a page that says size chart, all these other different pages. It really depends what niche you're in. And like you noticed, I haven't added any content in here, and we have those 4 pages there. It's more for the navigation. Then if I move my head out of the way and click navigation, we're going to build out all the navigation of the website. So basically this one where it says footer menu, I'm going to click into there. And I'm going to change this name to policy pages, and then delete search, remove, add a new one, click here, click pages, go back, click policies, put privacy policy, click here again, refund policy. If I'm going too fast, I will have separate videos on how to do all of this. This is just really to give you an idea of how I structure things. You can add the policy for contact information, and think about that at first. And then you can click and hold to move it up there. So we've made the navigation in the footer for policy pages. And then this main menu here, we click here. I don't know why, I'm a bit funny, but I like to have a capital for menu there. Depending on if you're going to have capitals or lowercase, I normally will have capitals, so I'll change this home to a capital. I normally delete this, and then what I will do is I normally have a drop down for shop. So this is like putting a block in, so people can't actually click that link. And then you can actually add, say, a collection here, or products, add, and then you can click and hold it into here. I do have another video that is a lot of detail into how to do navigations already on my channel. I'll leave a description in the comments as well. But this is really just doing a really fast sort of foundations of the website. I normally have like home, shop, about, sometimes support. The about, I put in stuff like about us. So this is just making a drop down. Like I said, you can go to the more detailed video on how we actually do this. But this is just doing it very quickly. Support. Contact us. Put this up here. The other thing as well, depending on what theme template you actually have, you can actually have like a main menu for desktop and a different one for mobile. You can custom code that into your website as well. Refund policy and shipping policy. I think I clicked the wrong button then, which is fine. And then that navigation's done. Now there's a couple of other navigations I like to use for the footer menus. I like to use information and shop here. So if we add a new menu here and then go information, and if I haven't already said this, it's all going to come together at the end of this video of what I've done and stuff like that. So this menu is for the footer. So it's going to have all these links in the footer. And like I said, if I'm going too fast, there'll be individual videos on how to do all this. Some of these videos I've already made on the channel that are still relevant now, but I'm updating them all in the future as well. Here. And I'm just going to put a link to all products. All right, so I've made all the menus for the website. Now, basically, most of the foundations are done except the theme template. So I've made policy pages, about pages, a collection page, a test product, all different things like that. I've structured all the main menu, the footer menus. I just have to add them to a theme template. Now, all websites pretty much work on a template, so they're all built on a template. There's free templates, there's paid templates. I've made a video on my favorite templates, which I'll leave a link in the description. And the next video that I'm going to make is going to go through in very detailed on like how to actually pick the perfect theme template and what will most likely work for you, and some ideas of like how you actually pick one. But for this video, I was going to end it here, but I think it's important that I just go in and show you why I just did all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned for the next video that teaches you how to pick a theme template. But for this one right now, I'm just going to use a default theme template that comes with Shopify, which is Dawn, online store themes, and the template will actually be here. So this is like pretty much, I'm going to strip everything back in this theme template and add all the navigation and stuff. And then basically we have a skeleton of a website. So the theme template here, you click customize, and this is going to take you into the template where we're going to add everything. The announcement bar's up here, the main menu is all here. We're not really going to change all of that. Now over here on the left, basically how a theme template works is it will have this section for the header. So it's got all the different stuff for header. So announcement bar, header. Most templates work like that. Then I'll have a line, and this is all the information for the page. And then I'll have like all the footer information. So we don't really have to do too much with the header. Normally, later down the track, I would actually put the logo in the center, the main menu over the left, have all this on the right. And I'd probably have an announcement bar that said, free shipping on orders over X amount of dollars. That's normally the best type of announcement bar that you can have. Or you can have something like buy two, get one free, or a quick little slogan there. But if you have some sort of discount offer, something like that normally works really well. The type of offers that I really don't think work very well and I really don't like is when people say something like 50% off today only, and then that sale is on their website every single day. I don't really like when people have misleading sales. I don't think that is very ethical, or you should actually do it. So it should always be something that you're going to do and not be misleading. You know, that's I believe you should build a business on solid foundations. Probably why I'm making this video about building foundations, the skeleton of the website, things like that. That went into a bit more detail, but that's fine. So normally just the banner here I leave on the homepage, so I'll delete everything else like this featured collection. And then down here in the footer, I'll click footer here, and I'll change all these navigations here. So I might come in here and be like, enable language turn off, enable country selection. It really depends what country you're selling in, stuff like that. And then these links down here are all the navigation. So what I might do is this quick links here. See how it says policy pages? I might change the name to policy pages like that. See how it says it like that. I might do it in capitals too. Normally if my logo is capital letters, and then this one where it says information, I will change this to information, and then change the selection to the information one. So see how we've got like about stuff and that. We can add to this later as well. Normally this mission here, I really don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Later in this series, I'm going to teach you like how and where you should put all the about information. It's super important, and I've really tested this on quite a lot of websites. I've done about 500 projects on Shopify, built like 300 websites, so we've done quite a lot of testing on the homepage and how the about should work. So that's why I normally don't like to do this. I'm going to add another menu here. Click on it. I'm going to call this shop here, and then change it to shop here. And select See how it's there. Now, these menus aren't neat or anything. I like to make them neat. This is just a foundation sort of thing at the moment. So, for example, if you had a larger number of products, this shop here would probably say all products, all collections, search, maybe gift card, 4 or 5 links. Now, if you only had like 4 collections of products, you'd probably have all the 4 collections of products here. It really depends how many products you have on your website. So that's why I would do something like that. Basically, the footer is built out here. It's been a while since I used Dawn, so I can't remember if you can change this. So just let me have a look at. No, so it's a little bit different. So normally, I don't like to have them like this, so I'd probably add another menu here if you can. See how it's more neat here, and then I'd probably put the subscribe on the top. Really depends on the theme, the structure, how it looks, things like that. You want to try to make this something that makes people want to sign up too. You don't want to just write subscribe to our emails. You want to make it a little bit more better than that. So it really depends. The other thing I just thought of is maybe you could have brand information. So if we got rid of this this one here, and we just had brand information here, and basically what this is going to do is it's going to add all our social media links once we add them. So if we actually went here, and I think it's in here for Dawn social media, I'm just going to put a block in here so it will add it. So see how it's got social media links here. It added it down here as well. So maybe it's better if we don't do that. We could turn it off here and then have it like that. There's a few different things we could do. Normally I would actually have a heading that says social media. I don't think Dawn theme does that, but I'd probably code that in. I'm not going to show you how to do that. Basically, Dawn is like a theme I never use. I always use paid themes, so I'm a bit rusty, but basically something like that. If you go up here, we can go over to product pages. So see our product and then default product. Basically, how this would actually work is if we had an image, it would be over here on the left and then all the section over here on the right. And I just go through and just remove everything. I don't think, yeah, I think that's about everything. Description, share. I don't like to have share, so I normally remove that. I normally add blocks for like drop downs. So I think it's this one for Dawn. Yeah. So I normally have like a product tab that's like shipping information. So see how there's these little tabs here down there. My head's all over the place. And then I might add another tab for returns policy or refund policy, like that. So I've added some tabs here. And then if you had multiple products, there's this one related products. It would basically put the products that are related to this product down here. You don't have to like have everything you're gonna have sort of thing here. This is just like getting rid of some stuff, playing around with it, not putting too much detail into it. Now I'm gonna go to collections. So we've got this test product here. And see how it says product grid. Sometimes it says number of columns on desktop is 4, and then products per page, you might put it to 24. Most themes can go to 48. You can actually change the code to go to 48. 48 is normally better if you do that, if you have a lot of products and things like that. So basically, we have like the foundations of the website now. Like most of the header is sort of how it's going to be. We could change the announcement bar if we wanted to. We've got all links all linked up. And then basically you just go in and edit everything. So it might seem like a waste, but personally, the reason why I like to do that is for multiple different reasons, which I've probably sort of explained through the video. One of the other reasons why I do it is because normally if I build a website for someone, they won't have the information for the about, the frequently asked questions and stuff. So I'm building that foundation that we're going to add them in later. I think a lot of people get stuck on trying to do all the content, laying everything out. So that's why I just build out the foundations. We have a rough idea. We've sort of put some stuff together. I forgot to say, press save up there as well. If you do heaps of edits, just save every like 5-10 minutes in case you lose anything. But hopefully that gives you a good idea of like the foundations of what I actually do. And then in the future videos, we're going to go into everything like how to update all the policy pages. I'm going to show you, give some tips for that, how to add products properly, how to add collections, how to update the navigation. Some of these videos are already on my channel, by the way, as well. How to make a really cool about page, how to make a good contact page, frequently asked questions page, all these different things, how to update the checkout, stuff like that. So hopefully this gives you an idea. A lot of people get stuck on things, so don't get stuck. Just whack it together like that if you want, and then go in and build each sort of page. The next video is going to be all about how to pick the theme. Looking forward to you watching the next video. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, stuff like that really helps the channel. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.